Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Key narration volume set to 100. Menu narration option is set to off.
The Tigers ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Michigan State's offense will have first crack at this one. Give to the tailback. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
It's caught. It's McCray. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Mark. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Child. Got the quick pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble and throw. Grab near the marker. It's Boyd. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. to the air on first down. Deep shot to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan State.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he winds up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Auburn Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he's never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. And everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first.
Turning it on. There he goes. At the 20. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. On first and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point and the top. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. This drive will open from the 15. Scanning the field, it's Child. Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space. And a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes. Nowhere to go.
Quick completion on the outroute. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Makes the catch. It's Wallace. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Leaves it with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender because these QBs and wide receivers are so good. Man, just a mishap, a little overthrown.
And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Now on the option. Quick toss. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Oh, better look out. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They've softened them up with the run. Now to throw it. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A little less room to work with now. The ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Here's a hit. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Finds his man on the left. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got the first down and more. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football, establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Watson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends hanging the decibel meter on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Auburn sends out the punting unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Childs. Going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often. Downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make a catch.
Unloads it left. He's got it. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. Handoff to the lone back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
He hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
He uncorks one deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
The offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
And the Spartans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they come to the line on 3rd down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the catch. And they will score! Touchdown, Sparty!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse? And do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Childs. That's it, fine. Got it in the middle, it's McCray. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
They make the stop at the 5-yard backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Touchdown, Spot! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the lone running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He's loose. There he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Power football with the run. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Now the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Michigan State! And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 21 over Texas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Boy, how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab, it's Thompson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First play of the drive comes from the 38. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Childs. Good timing on the quick out. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Trying to escape and get it himself. On the move at the 30. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Let's it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being late on the throw, they turn it over in the red zone.
Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback is knocked out back at the 13. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He unleashes it on. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. He'll pull it on the read. Wide open space. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Dropping back. It's Knight. Pressure coming. Down he goes. The defense making a play, and they've knocked him out to a long field goal range. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. Nice move. Creates some space. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defense in front. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. Easy call for the refs. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising. chasing for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looking to throw, it's Child. Snagged in the middle, it's McCray. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Spartans will hustle to the line.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Might be changing the route. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Slings it downfield. Complete downfield. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The inside handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Here's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Looking for the end zone. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on fourth down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. The backups are on the field. They get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let them do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes.
He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. They didn't give him much of a chance to make them play even bigger, but the turnover has it set up at the 16.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for players just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Wants to throw. It's Child. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Looking left. He makes a catch. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up this.
It's a running run. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it all.
He's open on the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's trying to get it in. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sparty.
After starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. They just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing, and because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500, and let's see where this team can go.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Fights off the defender.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team, that you're seeing your guys out there still competing, still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run.
Catch in the middle, it's Parachek. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback now breaking the field. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here comes the option. The pitch. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes a grab past the marker. And the Spartans get it past the sticks.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that run thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield behind the defense. He makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Osborne. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop?
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Never a doubt. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That last score just a little icing on the cake in this one as they get set to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thompson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. times, the school part of college football can be a bit of an afterthought, but not today. We dip into History 101 and see what happens when two historical figures, warriors, people of mythical proportions, clash in a battle to the finish. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan of Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans offense will get the ball first. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were...
It's a seam wide open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He gets
going up top. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They call PI on the offense this time. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Back to throw, it's Childs. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. So Rutgers offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On 3rd down, going up top. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
The kick is on its way. They'll start this drive from the 42. Quarterback may change this route. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but
He'll take a shot. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Man, how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Trying to pound it in. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has 1 stop. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass, it's Child. Steps away. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows they open.
Touchdown Spartans! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Using his legs, it's Benjamin. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He's got great speed. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Mark. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Got room to work. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Childs. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Wallace. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Got it behind the line, it's Wallace. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Oh, they're after him. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll run play action. Trying to make magic with his feet. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Rush is on him. It's complete to the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Michigan State.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups, and you did it with your running back. I mean, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give out of the gun. Running to Green. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Scarlet Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line. Looking to pass. It's Schultz. Fires to the wideout. Caught through the middle. It's Black. Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Flacco should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Penn State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Grab behind the line. It's done. Bust through behind his pad. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here. Oh, out of space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Childs. Makes the grab, it's McCray.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy every He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Early on the Jets. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Using his legs, it's Wallace. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Takes it the other way. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Scarlet Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Line play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looking to throw at Schultz. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw again. Grab in the backfield. It's Benjamin. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Off the play fake. Using the quick game. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's Schultz. Quick completion on the out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the back. Turning it on. Hard running there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Scarlet Knights want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. And the Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with second and short. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. Wasn't fired complete. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. They'll leave it with the lone back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 6th play of the drive coming up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Johnston. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. On first down, here comes this offense. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
He's got a man. It's Boyd. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. I mean, again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Handoff to the lone back.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one.
There he goes. Oh, he got loose. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Spartans have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Looking for a man, it's Childs. Caught behind the line, it's Wallace. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's it in, it's Wallace. check. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Complete out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Runs through a tackle. And he got him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll leave it with him. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Smarty. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of a great field position.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. The home team is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The Hoosiers look like one of the best teams in the Big Ten today, which is what makes this conference so amazing. Any week, it could be...
Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single running back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Schultz. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Grand in the middle. It's Toure. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's loose. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. The quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running in between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
got it in the middle. It's Boyd. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. The Spartans are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Here comes the offense on second down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but...
There he goes! Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Schultz. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans have it with a first and goal. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Michigan State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17.
Come on, boys. Let's top her up.
To the air, it's Schultz. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. They'll run this play from the pistol. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Childs. Scrambling away. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Let's send out the kicker here. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Benjamin. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to fire on second down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Dropping back, it's Childs. The throw to the outside is complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Spartans have pushed it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They'll try the right side. Makes his man miss. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Rockets will boot it away to start the game. Out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Michigan State's offense will start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. He moves guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Let's talk a little bit about Michigan State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, wide open spaces. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Spartans are flying down the field. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Going for it all. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple of...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, it was a great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
The Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's the handoff. Creates a little space. It's a running room. Snowed under by the defense.
And I love the play call. Get it to the running back, chew up some yards so you make third down more manageable. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, Jesse. Now as a quarterback, I can be successful.
Yeah, and I think the play worked in part because the defense was expecting pass and that down and distance. So it begs the question now on 3rd and long again. Might the offense go back to handing it off to their explosive playmaker at the running back position?
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Quickly complete. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got the quick pass. Can't get him to the ground. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense set on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up 4th down.
Man, you see this at all levels of football. It's the hardest play to stop. I think everybody's yelling in the stands, QB sneak, QB sneak. It doesn't matter. You know it's coming, but it's so difficult with all those guys, all those bodies to try to stop that quarterback.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Childs. Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he'll finish the line in the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick pass to the right.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll try the run. Find some fresh air. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Rockets moving quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He'll do it himself. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Howard. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide open downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Touchdown, Rockets. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Childs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars.
Touchdown, Toledo! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Marsh. Still running at the 40. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Child. Punts it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Boyd. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. He might want another play. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Off play action on 1st down. Got him downfield. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown Rockets. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is high octane, Roy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Child. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. Still on his feet at the 45. And perhaps a touchdown saving tackle as he gets him down at the 30.
They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch.
Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And the Spartans are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. He'll sneak it. Makes it past the marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking to throw, it's Childs. On the run, fires down the field. Snag in the middle, it's McCray. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. With the run on 1st and goal. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartans!
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think his defense has the solution. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to the run to start this second half. Oh, a lot of space. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Wants to throw. It's Howard. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Michigan State. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. situation, but how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up, they take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia Southern.
The give on the inside. Quick spin on the ride.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off-play action. Just trying to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. The Rockets line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And the Rockets decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had it much better field position this time around. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab inside the 30. Right down the gut of the field. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And that is the height of efficiency on that drive. When passing game, single snap, get a touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for room. It's Griffin. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Rockets are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Howard. That's caught. It's Alston. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the Rockets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Catch in the middle, it's Holly. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's a tough sledding on the ground.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grab over the middle. It's Holland. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Rockets line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gets the back moving. The play action fake. And some room to work. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Child. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Off the RPO, complete. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rockets want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business.
It is so awesome, Palmer, to see the best athletes on the field with the ball in their hands. The defensive lineman, baby, scooping up the fumble, trying to get it to the house. He might have ran out of gas a little bit of steam loss, and he gets caught. But what a play by the big D line.
Look at the big fella rumbling and stumbling and bumbling down the field. I'll tell you what, it wouldn't shock me if that guy at some point played running back earlier in his life, maybe when he was 8 years old. But hey, give the guy credit. He completely flips the field. Not only recovers the fumble, but now sets his offense up in great field position.
We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Back to pass, it's Child. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. this field position.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Bring in the Heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving.
He's looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Childs. Here's a hit. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Spartans send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rockets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a 1st down.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rockets are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pulls it in. It's Holly. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. And the Rockets will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He leaves it with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. They'll run it from the gun. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Just when they're looking run, now up top. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Spartans are on the move. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Nice move to pick up yardage.
And the running back there did everything It's really well done.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
The Spartans come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Muscling ahead on third and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, not enough movement up front. You got to be a little bit more physical with this offense, but now it's 4th and 1. Another opportunity. You go for it there, you pick up some yardage. Now you made it a little bit short. Now this offense has really got to get physical. How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost a polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will get first crack at it today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Spartans will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. So Illinois' offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turn. The gift to the tailback. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Newton. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Good right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got out of trouble and throws. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll knock him down.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
This is what Spartan running backs do. They get behind their pads, they move the chains. Le'Veon Bell, among many, who's been great at that.
And Kenneth Walker, man, you pull back a couple of years ago, such a great season, too. But just that's their physicality. That's the brand that they've had. That's what their coaches embrace. You know, not being the quote-unquote main team in their state, but they're going to hit you in the face and they're going to play physical.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but boy, they have to deal with a huge loss on that one. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Pulled down for the tackle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands, sir. But
going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Illinois offense returns to the field. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker waited. He met him there, forced the TFL.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Heaves it deep. Makes the grab on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Touch pass on the run. Plows through the defense. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down. The give to the back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Quarterback running on the draw. That's a hard ball. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, but man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top, and forcing the turn.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Newton. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On his way back to the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They want to run it left here. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd down is a big factor in games. It's something I know this offense in particular practices often throughout the week, but they just haven't been able to get it done so far in this game on these critical downs. That time, quarterback can't link up with his guy, and they've got to find...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The run from the shotgun. Nice move there. Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the single back. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Child. Makes the grab on the left. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little extra time. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
The offense just has not been able to find a first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Got a man. It's Mark. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the first down and more. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Quick completion on the out. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wants to throw it. Buys a little time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Keeps it on the draw. Shakes off. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Newton. Pressure coming. Dances away. At the 35, he's open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Finds the big tight end. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends hanging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. Gets rid of it. Takes the grab. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it zone, looking for a space. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Illini.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
Finds a little space. There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Illinois. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He's in open space downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Child. Going deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He's loose. Into enemy territory, now bounds at the 48. And the Spartans are marching down the field. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll go to the sneak.
4th and 1. I think everybody in the stadium knew what was coming. It was going to be QB sneak, try to get some push. Quarterback, see if you can find a crease. Pick up the first. keep the drive alive.
Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Caught through the middle. It's Dell. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. The modest gain converts on 4th down. Still going. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. To throw, it's Giles. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Smart. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun on 3rd down. And he will score! Touchdown, Spartans! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, a little bad. It looked like it was weak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Pass interference. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Bringing out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be brought down. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going downfield
was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Let's it fly. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. The inside handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They feed him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Rushes on him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to run. There he goes! And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Dropping back, it's Child. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try to sneak it. Gets it past the marker.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback.
Throws toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The quick out. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak. And now on on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, the attempt is no good. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Back open in the middle. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan State. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Wide open spaces. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Trying play action. Under fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air, it's Boyd. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead, clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team.
Touchdown, Swarty. They move on top here in the fourth.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Fighting Illini using that big run to get momentum going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Behind the chains now on second and long. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Right off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A The Spartans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Childs. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days.